Hello, I am Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz, May 25, 2016 at 1:46 a.m. Birmingham. Topic, Nephilim. Who are they? Exactly who are they? And you're going to hear a lot more about this in the very near future. A lot more. And maybe even firsthand. Steve Quayle, he set the record straight on who's who in the Nephilim world. I've always heard one thing, then heard another. I formed my own opinion, and it was wrong. Wasn't off far, but it was wrong. Nephilim, they are the watchers. They were the watcher angels. They were there where God placed them. They were fallen sons of God. They were only Nephilim when they mated with the daughters of men. They went from fallen sons of God, watchers, and Nephilim, all one and the same. So then, who are the offspring of the sons of God and the daughters of men? Who was the offspring? And that would be the REPHAIM. Those are the giants. The Nephilim were not the giants. The REPHAIM were giants. David, if fallen angels were Nephilim and Nephilim were the giants, then David could not have killed an angel. But what he killed was an offspring, which was the giant, the REPHAIM. Now, who are all these below them? These little grays, the tall whites, reptilians. Who are all these people? Well, I think the reptilians, and this is not squarely answered in even Steve Quayle's discussion about this, but since they can manifest themselves and change themselves, they could be still the Nephilim, or the fallen sons of God, because the continuing of them mating never stopped. So, and I want to say one thing to really get you riled up and then vacate what I just said and move on. Was Adam the first man? No. Adam was not the first man, and there was a world prior to him that had billions of people in it. Work on it. So you have the Nephilim, and you have their offspring, REPHAIM, Gibberim. In fact, Nimrod was beginning to change to a Gibberim, or into a REPHAIM, a giant. Who are the spirits? The demon spirits, like Jesus spoke them out of a person, and they said, "Can we go into the pigs?" He said, "Yes, you can." And then all the pigs committed suicide by running off the cliff. There were thousands, there were legions of demons inside of one man. So there's millions, if not billions, of evil demons or spirits. These are the disembodied spirits of the REPHAIM, the Nephilim, which are the REPHAIM. The dead REPHAIM are the demon spirits, the evil spirits. They have no souls. They have only an evil spirit. The man-animal mix. Did that happen? Yes, it did. Giants and all hybrids. Many different kinds of hybrids. Again, from the tall whites, the tall grays, the little grays. And then you have the reptilians, and on and on and on. There's probably another dozen. And you have those that stand control over smaller ones. Anyway, they have a chain of command that they actually work under and go by. And after the flood, the giant remained. They are what we know and hear about today. Demons, disembodied spirits of giants, or Nephilim, or sons of God, or watchers. Millions and billions. The fallen angels not only took woman, they also took animals, bestiality. This is where the mythical beast, part man, part animal, part Nephilim, part fish, part cattle, part insect, part snake, part goat, part sheep, part birds, part lizard, reptilian. Enoch, God told him and showed him all that the Nephilim had done. All the Nephilim had done. Their offspring couldn't teach men how to do certain things. They themselves had to be taught. They wasn't born with the knowledge. They're probably born fairly stupid, to be honest. And I wrote somewhere something else I wanted you to hear. And Enoch did write the 366 books. Now, were there dragons way back when? And could they fly? Yes, there were dragons. And yes, they could fly. And yes, they could breathe fire. Are there still unknown things that man has not yet seen? Yes. Are they harmful? Will they hurt you? Yes. What destroys them? Well, only by what you hear. And take the one that was removed from the cave in Afghanistan. When I saw a rendition of his artist drawing, his head wasn't severed. But I understand that's what kills them, is to sever their head. And it has to be a certain type of metal used to do that. And then a silver bullet in that head. And that head separated from that body by a distance. If not, they'll go back. And I got some stuff to tell you that's going to upset you in a minute. Again, does Obama control his own agenda? No. He's too stupid. Then who? Well, the Illuminati, the Freemasons, the 33-degree Freemasons. And I know there's a lot of 33-degree Freemasons, but two of them are Bush and Bush. But here is something that you're not going to like. But this was discussed at length with Steve Quayle, Tom Horn, Chris Putnam. I think on the Hagman, a 2-hour and 40-minute. You gotta hear. The Iraqi war, the invasion of Iraq, Desert Storm. What was it over? Well, we were told weapons of mass destruction. That's not true. And we were told other things. All were not true. Nimrod, his Tower of Babel, and his bones are all at the old Babylon, which is 50 miles from Iraq on the river Euphrates. Iraq has been rebuilding Babylon for many years. The United States went in, they took the bones of Nimrod, they took the wealth that was buried with Nimrod, unbelievable stuff that you can't get anyone to even describe what it was. They said it's almost beyond description. We went into Iraq to steal the bones of someone that says in the future it will be Nimrod who rises to be the Antichrist. I've heard that for a long time, and today I believe it. There's a lot more to this, guys. Later, Jody will expose.